Hey everybody, it's Waze here and I'm bringing to you a low carb pizza option. What I like to do is create a crust actually made out of a cream cheese like filling. You can see the picture of the cream cheese. I'll show that to you a bit later, but I wanted to start with the dry ingredients that I use. You can see all the ingredients that were used, and I'm gonna also add the measurements for the dry ingredients used in the bottom, so just look out for that as well. It will have the full recipe. So you see all the dry ingredients, and I'm going to add them into my cream cheese like mixture. As you can see on the box, not quite sure how to spell it, don't judge me, but I got it from Aldi's. It's a pretty good sale. But what you want to do is the amount of cheese that I'm using is approximately 8 ounces. And for every 8 ounces, it will yield a pie of about 9 by 11. So a regular Pyrex dish of 9 by 11 would be, if you want a thick crust pizza, it will fit that pan easily. Next, you want to go ahead and add the wet ingredients. So for every 8 ounces of the cheese type filling that you utilize, you want to add 2 eggs. And because I wanted to add a bit of pizzazz, I also added jalapeno peppers. I was originally going to add 2 peppers, but instead I just diced up 1 and I added it into the mixture and mixed it thoroughly. You want to make sure that your mixture is nice and smooth so you can have a nice smooth crust. At the same time, you want to make sure that you turn on your oven and preheat it. For me, what I did was preheated the oven to 420 degrees. It does not need to be that high. It can be at 350, 375, but I was in a rush, very little time, and that just worked for me. So moving on, you want to take your mixture and add it to the bottom of your sprayed Pyrex dish. Just spread the mixture out until it's completely even and flattened and pop it into the oven. You want to keep it in the oven until it has a nice brown crusted layer. You do not want to burn it, but you do want to make sure that it dries out somewhat so that it can better hold as a crust for the pizza. Once you take that out of the oven, you let it cool. I want to say about 10 minutes. You can let it cool for a little bit. And then you want to add the toppings. Now you can use whatever toppings that you would like. As you can see, we have 2 different types of cheeses. You may not be able to see the cheese on the bottom of the mozzarella or the pizza cheese because it's on the bottom. Obviously you have to add the sauce, and then we like shredded carrots on our pizza, and we have the turkey pepperoni going. We have some additional onions, and then we got the jalapeno peppers for means and the banana peppers for me, Waze. So of course you add the pasta sauce first, and then I added a bit of the cheese, which is the pizza cheese, and then I added the toppings, the other toppings, and then I added the remainder of the cheese on top, just to give it some more pizzazz again. And then I popped it in the oven and I baked it for about 15 to 20 minutes. I just waited to ensure that the crust of the cheese that was added had a nice little crisp over it, and everything just looked like it was well cooked and cheese was melted on top. And then I took it out the oven, and here we have cream cheese pizza. Very nice.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of House of Ways and Means. It is Turn Down Friday. I know you're happy you made it through another week. So what we doing here, we just got ourselves a little meal, I guess a Italian, a spin on Italian meal we got going on here. I made some pasta because I was feeling a little hungry. We're doing insanity still, and sometimes you just need some extra calories. So carving it up tonight. We got a little cucumber and tomato salad, and we got the pizza that Waze showed y'all how to make in the beginning of the video. So we're gonna say our little blessing and just dig in. All right. So what you want to try first? Are you gonna cut the pizza up?
I'm gonna cut the pizza up. So this is like your part. Cause kinda.
She don't like spice like that, so she put all the jalapenos on my side.
I do like spice, but you saw the amount of jalapenos. I put a whole jalapeno in I did. I put a whole jalapeno in the thing itself,
okay.
So I felt like I didn't want to put, you know, jalapenos on top of it.
Let me get some of this pasta. Let's put a little cheese on top, you know, some olive oil, and make sure I got some garlic, some other herbs and spices. Didn't have really a recipe, just, you know, spaghetti is one of the easiest things on the earth to make, so try to jazz it up a little bit, but it's really the same old, really. So, Blaze, how was your week this week?
It was pretty good. I was a little frustrated because I was thinking about, you know, all the events that we get invited to, and sometimes I feel like, I don't know if people are thoughtful about the way that they are planning things, or, I mean, I guess they're planning it so that it meets their schedule, but I'm like, what about me, man? What about my needs? Like, we got invited to your great-grandmother's birthday, so that's something that's coming up. You know, my birthday had all that stuff coming up, but I was thinking about how around this time last year we were getting invited to baby showers and stuff like that. Come on now, who wants to attend a baby shower? Football season, like.
You gotta help getting pregnant.
Listen. I feel like
tough crowd right here, man.
I feel like when you have the baby, I don't want to be unscrambling baby letters or baby words or whatever when the game is going on in the basement with the dudes. Now I just look like the oddball going down to go watch the Eagles game. All the other women are upstairs like having drinks and playing all these games and seeing who could drink all the milk or whatever from the bottle. Can I just get some wings and watch the game, please? Like, and bring my gift and that just be it? Like, I don't know, it's too much. I mean, what do you think about that kind of stuff?
You know what gets you out of all that? What? Being born with a penis. And you don't have to do none of that stuff. I mean, men have certain events, but it's not a whole guilt trip. Y'all aren't friends for a year. I mean, there's probably a couple things that you and your homies really want to do together. So, I mean, your bachelor party, that's like kind of a big deal, but at the same time, men with wives, it's kind of like, oh, you gonna make it? I don't know. You got everybody. It's like an understanding. Everybody has to get permission from home base before they just book a trip to Vegas. But the wedding itself, you kind of got to go to. I mean, that's about it. I mean, if you have like a major birthday, you turning 30, you turning 40, you turning 50, I imagine you all, want your friends to show up, but
you have the bridal shower.
We have
the engagement party.
Easy out for that.
You have, and they all want to be football season.
Bro, I couldn't make it. That's good enough. You know, he's like, his standard response is, yeah, I know how it is. You know, I wouldn't even be tripping. It's just her. It's just her. It's just her. So, I mean, you're the one who has the social calendar. Like, I just go wherever she makes me go, honestly. I mean, I don't have nothing to take her to.
I think the issue is that when we have these events, he always wants to send me in lieu of him. Or I could be the representative for our relationship, for our marriage.
Family representative.
No. If I have to deal with it, you gotta deal with it. You can sit up there and you can unscramble baby words with me just the same.
There's no reason for men are not welcome at baby showers like that.
These days, the men want to be a part of their baby shower.
Do they want to?
Hold on, you're taking one of mine. You need to take one of yours.
Sorry.
Those are all nice and big.
All right, let me get my nice spicy slice.
It looks so good. You can see the steam kind of coming off of it. Those banana peppers I put on mine, nice and tangy.
Sliced vinegar, man. I can't do all this sour food.
It's so good. On top of the salad, the cucumber is like, it cools everything down.
Ways will eat tomatoes like that, so I'm gonna have to eat this whole, all these tomatoes and some cucumber. You gotta have vegetables sometimes. I mean, you know, unless it's a party.
We made the meal and we were like, wait a minute. We don't got no vegetables. We need some veggies. I mean, I know you guys saw me put some carrots on a pizza, but one carrot for 2 people, that's not an adequate serving of vegetables
like
for the day.
Miniature carrot too.
It wasn't miniature. He's accustomed to going to the store and getting those 5-pound bags and they're being like those big chunky carrots.
So you don't have to keep going over and over again. You know what I mean? Like carrots are something that lasts for a while. You got some produce, like an avocado or banana, you have to expect to eat it within the week. But a carrot, if you keep it in the fridge, I mean, I know some of y'all might be funny about food, but I mean, you could keep a carrot a solid 3 weeks, maybe pushing a month. I mean, same with celery. Celery loses crispness though. You get
Celery.
it turns into
bendy.
It's like a pickle slice or something.
You could tell that we don't waste food, so even if it's bendy, that is gonna get cooked up with some kind of beef crock pot type stew. It's gonna go in there. Whatever the carrots, whatever it is that's left in the fridge, is all going in the stew. We don't waste no food around here.
So anyway, what's your favorite type of event to go to? One where if you get invited, it's like you do anything in your power to make it.
A wedding. A wedding and a funeral. Even though a funeral isn't an event, it's you know, I feel like those are the important events. That's when all the family kind of comes out. You see the majority of the family for weddings, funerals.
It's an event for some people. You've been to some of them funerals of people jumping in the casket, legs all up in the air, screaming.
That's not an event.
It's not funny, but you know, it's just like, man, this is wild.
As we would call it in the Caribbean, it's a poppy show. Where it's, you know, kind of too much going on. Give me a little half of that though.
Put up a plate.
I said half of that. It's okay. He dropping all kind of food. He don't clean the table.
All right. Stay on topic here. We don't have an argument in front of everybody.
It's okay. The pasta tastes good. I only tested one piece, but it looked nice and gooey, cheesy, saucy. You got what you put in there?
I don't remember. I don't have a recipe. Herbs and spices. Remember I said that? Herbs and spices. She don't be listening to me either. That's a whole other thing we're not gonna talk about right now. Anyway, okay, so you said weddings, funerals.
What about with you? What do you think is the most important event?
I like to go to bachelor parties.
Is you consider that an event?
That's an event. The bachelor parties I've been to, they are events. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, especially like once you get a little older, you get out of college, you don't see your friends. Like your friends, my friends now are all my wife's friends. So I, you know, like Waze be bringing all kind of weird people around me, and I'm just be like standing in the corner like, how you doing? But like, but you know, like your real friends, y'all scattered all over the place. So when you get to go to bachelor parties and stuff like that, it takes you back. Like it takes me back to like being in college again, because your wives aren't there. It's just you all doing whatever you're doing, and it's just you feel like instantly young again.
They're not.
So it's an event, like you know, like weddings and stuff. That's like it's so much for show. Like the dude is up there, and he just got his little tight suit on. You know, everybody in the church with the suit on. It's all hot.
Why does it have to be hot? Why do you have you picture?
I just see a picture. I just see a picture of summertime wedding in the summertime. People trying to do these special things, like because it's always, you know, people trying to get married outside in July. Everybody's sitting there like, oh.
You're so dramatic.
So yeah, man, you know, see the thing, anytime women are around, you can't, men are not gonna be themselves the way they wanna be themselves. Because everybody has to be on their best behavior. Like nobody wants to go home in trouble with their wife. You don't wanna be that guy. You're on punishment and your
why don't you just
adult
behave?
Friends gotta ask permission. They call in the house, can Means come out to play? And she's like, no.
First of all, I feel like the way that you act in your marriage, in the home, is the same way that you should act on the streets. Okay? If you have to change something up, I just don't know. Like I feel like there's some type
but
of
it's not
issue.
different like, oh, I'm hiding something. It's different like, there's a whole show, there's a whole song and dance.
Okay, but
because you're gonna go home and your wife is gonna be like, you embarrassed us in front of, like you can't be, y'all know what I'm talking about. You can't be yourself the way you want to be yourself when your significant other is around. I mean, that's just the way it is.
I feel like I'm myself.
Everybody's putting on a show for everybody else.
Even when I go to bachelorette parties, I'll do whatever I feel like doing the same way I would have done had you been around.
You're lying.
I ain't lying. I feel like I'm comfortable enough in our marriage where, like, why should something bother me? But see, the thing is that these guys must be out here. These guys must be out here doing all kinds of stuff they shouldn't be doing. That's the problem right there.
You're taking it the wrong way. You just.
Man, this pizza is delish. How you feel about the? How you feel about the pizza? Means, how you feel about the pizza?
It's alright. It's good. Like it's good like usual. But now that all this is in front of me, I feel like I made too much. I thought the pizza wasn't gonna be enough, and I was gonna be hungry. But I'm getting a little full now, honestly.
So Means made the pasta, and I said, that looks good. Because originally, I wasn't gonna have any of the pasta. So
y'all know how this goes.
But it just looks so good though. I was like, so babe, can I just have like a little taste of the pasta? He looked at me with the most cutting eyes I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, stingy.
That did
He
it.
would not. It did. Lord, roll the tapes back. So I'm like, asking for some. He didn't want to give me no. But now he's talking, but he's so full. But he couldn't give me a spoonful.
Listen, that's not what happened.
Man.
Let me tell you what happened.
Yeah,
y'all know how this goes. She's like, oh, I had this and this earlier. I'm not that hungry like that. I'm gonna just eat something light and then maybe have a little bit of dessert and then go to sleep. So I said, all right, bet. I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna have a little bit extra. I'm gonna make a thing of pasta on the side, and that'll be that. Mm-hmm. So you'll have what you eat, and then I won't have to be looking at you all hungry, because I'll just have a little bit extra to finish, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all know how this goes. Food is cooked. Everything's going in process. You getting down, putting the finishing touches. You know what I mean? I'm putting my pinch of herbs. I got the little salt bay going on. And she's looking over there like, that looks good. Can I have some? I was like,
how is this story different from what I just said? It's not.
Because you made it seem like I was looking at you that way because I felt like I was so hungry that I couldn't spare you. Like you were like, brother, can you please spare me a morsel?
You're so dramatic.
Can you spare me a morsel? It wasn't nothing like that. It had nothing to do with the portion that was available. It was the fact that she had a whole opportunity to participate, and she made it seem like it was a whole different thing. And then it comes down to it, and then she's trying to get some.
What I said was, I just want a little spoonful. You have a whole pan. Did you come pot with a little spoon? You come pot with a little spoon means? Really?
It's not about that.
Really?
And first of all,
that's what you call love?
She was
that's
like,
what you doing?
Can I get a quarter cup of it? She wants me to measure it. I ain't doing all that work.
The reason why I said quarter cup, I just said quarter cup. The reason why I said quarter cup because I wanted to give him a tangible idea of how much I wanted. Because a spoonful could be like a heaping spoonful.
Who just walks around with the idea of a quarter cup in their head?
Like,
it's like, oh yeah, a quarter cup. Oh, that's
this
not
could be
right.
a spoonful. But then this could be a spoon. I don't want a huge, I don't want half the pan. I just want a little taste, boo. Can I get a little taste of your cooking? Please? No?
You should have left that possibility open in the beginning. You shut the door on that in the first.
I did shut the door because my thing was, I already had carbs. You know, we're doing a whole macros thing. We're checking to see, you know, the carb percentage that we're supposed to have and things like that. So I'm like, well, let me do the cream cheese pizza. I can up my protein. I could reduce the carb intake, right? Somewhat. You know, without doing the crust and all of that. So of course, when he said the pasta, I was like, you could hold the pasta because I want a little bit of dessert. You're right. You know, but at the same token, it's just like, but good Lord, I can't get a little taste. If I see it looking good, I can't have a little touch. I just want to taste it. I don't want to eat it like, I don't want a full serving. And he still ended up giving me a full serving anyway. At least a full serving for me. Because, you know, I eat like a rabbit.
All right, we hope you all enjoyed this content. We got some more of it coming in the future as usual. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, drop a comment if you got any questions, want to make any comments about what you saw today, and of course subscribe. We will see you soon.